Camera, action!
I have travelled from my home in England to a foreign land of Wales. It's very beautiful. Somewhere over there amongst the mist is Snowdon, the highest peak in Wales. And we're going to go up there by train. It's not just me, I've got some buddies with me.
Hi guys!
Hi!
That's Tom. That's Stu. How you feeling?
Excited.
Good. Ready for the ascent.
Good.
Well, we were up in North Wales, where we had a bit of a lads' weekend, seeing places and getting up to different activities. Yeah. One of those activities was to climb Mount Snowdon, using the mountain railway, which runs from the little town of Llanberis. Around Wales, you do see the Welsh language written, so we decided to have a go now and again.
Hello.
Shop your arse off.
Yeah, shop your arse off.
Shop your arse off.
Shop your arse off.
Shop your arse off.
We went-
your ass off.
We went in there and we did. We shopped.
We did.
What did you buy?
I bought some dragons.
Dragons.
I bought some Welsh chocolate, which teaches you to speak Welsh, such as shop your ass off.
Interesting.
This railway is a cog railway. The locomotives have a cog in the centre of their driving axles, which grip onto this toothed rack in the centre of the track. This greatly improves traction and allows the trains to climb the gradients, which at some points reach 1 in 5.5. And believe me, you can feel it. We were almost sliding off our seats at some points. Now, as this one approaches, you can distinctly hear the cog rattling against the rack. The railway seemed busy while we were there, with trains leaving every 30 minutes. Most trains are diesel, but they do have what they call the heritage steam, which, of course, that was our choice. You can see how these unusual looking locomotives are designed for climbing. The boiler is tilted forwards, so it stays closer to the horizontal, and the pistons transfer movement to the driving wheels via a pivot, giving leverage and thus more power.
Drew, ready. Wait for him. What's your excuse?
Where were you?
What's your excuse?
Their poles were having problems, so they've taken forever at the till.
Sure.
Stu's seat had a name. Alex Jones is a presenter for the BBC on the popular evening programme The One Show, and she happens to be Welsh. Apparently one time she said that a number of Welsh celebrities had railway coaches named after them, and so when she was going on maternity leave, they organised for a chair in the coach to be named after her as a leaving gift. Now it's 1 PM, the other train arrived, clearing the track. We departed Llanberis and began our journey and our ascent up Mount Snowdon. The round trip takes about 2 hours. It's a 45-minute journey up the mountain, Then everyone gets off for about half an hour to have a look at the views, and then 45 minutes return. The idea for this railway sounds like something that might have been dreamt up in a pub. Imagine, a couple of guys, after several beers, one says, "Oh, you know what would be awesome? If we could go to the highest mountain and put a train up there." And the other saying, "Whoa, that's nuts! Oh, we should totally do that." I don't think that's how the idea actually came about, but it's been running tourists to the top of Snowdon since 1896. Very soon out of the station, we see our first significant incline. This was just the first time I nearly slid out of my seat. Just for reference here, those fence posts, they're pretty much vertical. As we break away from the fields outside Llanberis and the hills open out, we get to see how dramatic and beautiful the mountainous scenery is that we're climbing. Unsurprisingly, Snowdon is very popular with walkers, so we see quite a lot of people along the way. There's a lot of sheep too.
Oh, the sheep are on the
This little stop here marks the halfway point, where we also pass another train. While waiting, most people look to the view, but Stu caught up on Formula One.
We'll just steal that photo.
Oh, he hits the sausage tail.
Don't be on the move again.
Probably your sweats. Yeah, this is slightly used on the super sweats.
About 6 or 1 top, like a sack.
You're saying you're running, I don't know why you're running out of bringing leggings.
So we've travelled from Llanberis, which is an altitude of 353 feet, and we're now pulling into Clogwyn, which has an altitude of 2,556 feet. The line does continue to the summit to reach an altitude of 3,493 feet, but today, sadly, this is as far as we're going. This is about 3/4 of the overall journey. Unfortunately, due to COVID, the railway hasn't had the staff to complete the regular maintenance. So all through 2022, this is as far as the trains will go. But it's still stunning. Well worth the trip.
Do people camp on top of the mountain?
Sorry?
Do people camp on the top of the mountain? Yeah. That's Robert Shaw's camping goals, right?
Yeah, it's all there.
It's about that. It'd be fun. Cool.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Picture of you taking a picture.
At this point, we seem to be right about cloud level. So, on this day, if we did actually continue to the summit, it doesn't seem like we'd have seen anything anyway. Now if we look down there, the little town just next to the lake, that's Llanberis, where we've come from.
What's on, Tom?
We have ascended.
We have.
It's another mile. You've done to another mile there. But you climb another 1,000 feet in that mile there. It's another steep down there. Amazing the amount of people that walked up last year, and especially from the section on the end of the summit, and they did a lot of damage to the track just simply by walking across it here.
Oh, are we getting a little bit of a clearance? Can we see the summit? Might be able to. Might just be. How far up is it?
Recording right now.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, what do we think?
It's cloudy,
It's cloudy. Beautiful there.
but when it clears, see a really long way. Speak loud.
We have ascended to the heavens.
Almost.
We're almost in the clouds. And there you can see the Menai Straits, which we were ribbing down.
We did go ribbing.
God's country. What the dealio?
Right.
Okay, I will.
Get a good selfie in there. Mountain. The village where we started.
It is, yeah.
Llanberis.
That is Llanberis. What's that, Tom?
It's a train.
Train. All right. Scared the crap out of me.
So after half an hour of enjoying the views and making friends with seagulls, we begin the journey back down to Llanberis.
I think it goes up much higher than that. Same as that, same as
Waving.
Waving at you.
Right, there's two.
My ears have popped a bit at the bottom. I don't know about yours.
Yeah, I felt it.
Yeah.
Come down a long way.
800 metres.
Well, that was a very enjoyable trip, but I think I'll have to try and return maybe next year, so I can go all the way to the summit. And another reason to return to Llanberis is, see, literally over the road from the Snowdon Mountain Railway, there is another railway. I've never known two tourist railways so close to each other, but this is the Llanberis Lake Railway, a narrow gauge train which goes around the lake. So I'll have to do that next time. So, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, and please make sure you subscribe to the channel. There's loads to come and so much else to see. Leave a comment, leave a like, and I'll see you again soon.
Welcome to behind the scenes of that big train guy.
Did you get in the picture?
There he is. There's that train guy. There's that train.